If you're on the Vtuber side of Twitter, then first of all, I am so sorry. But second of all, you might have seen a few very wholesome tweets involving Nux, a truck, and some shit that I can't get away with saying in the first 30 seconds of a YouTube video. These interesting tweets aside, this Truck-chan Vtuber went a bit wild on Twitter earlier, blowing up to 12k followers in under a month, interacting with other Vtubers, and then having a pretty successful first stream and debut, the VOD of which is now deleted, which made making this video kind of a bitch, I'm not gonna lie. Now, if you're like me, then you're probably just a little nosy, and so after seeing her pop up on Twitter, I obviously went to see when she first tweeted, only to find out that the Nux challenge was her first ever tweet, quite literally starting off her career with a bang. Not being one to let things go, I did a little research, and by that I mean I did a Google search and clicked on like the top 3 links. Nevertheless, to save you guys the harsh task of Googling, I figured I'd tell you the origin story of this anime truck girl. But before we get into that, first, a word from me about you fuckers in the comments section. Yeah, you thought that was going to be a sponsor segment? Fuck no. I see you diehard Nux fans in the comments section all like, I actually knew everything in the video already, it's pretty obvious, so I don't see why you felt the need to make it. And yeah, if you're a fan of Nux, or you watch Truck-chan, or the Anime Rant podcast, you probably don't need to watch this video. Go get a cookie or something. But when I polled my chat, I realised only 10% of them had any clue what the fuck I was talking about. I also realised that when you put a joke answer in your poll, half of your audience will pick it just to spite you, which, yeah, that's on me, I should have seen that coming. Anyway, to begin this story, we need to go back into the ancient history of YouTube. No, not that far back, go forward, go forward. Yes, the ancient time period of 2016, back when live streams were still called Google Hangouts. Seriously? The Rant Cafe had its first in a long line of episodes on November 25th, 2016. If the name didn't give it away, Rant Cafe is an anime podcast that has had quite a few different members over the years, but is primarily run by Nuxtaku, All Day Anime, and Anime Uproar. Why is a history lesson on an anime podcast necessary to understand the truck waifu? Well, you see, over the many years and the sometimes sporadic upload schedule, Rant Cafe dipped its toes into the literature scene, creating That Time I Got Isekai to Another World with My Truck, which in true light novel fashion doesn't need a synopsis since it's right there in the title. The story follows our protagonist, Burrito Honda Kawa Suzuyota, a truck driver that gets hit by a bigger truck and isekai'd into a fantasy world. See, I told you the title was basically the synopsis. The truck he gets isekai'd with ends up being an anime girl, because of course it does. And from that point the plot is basically, well, have you seen that one vid that's like,
I got this new anime plot. Basically, there's this high school girl except she's got huge boobs.
Yeah, that. I think Truck-chan's booba get more character development than 90% of the other characters. Seriously, there's like multiple paragraphs about them, and no, I'm not reading them out for you. At this point you've probably clued on to the fact that this novel is basically a giant high quality shitpost. Think of every single isekai trope, pump them full of steroids, and then make fun of them over the course of 26 chapters and you've got this story. Now, while I don't want to spoil this literary masterpiece for you, you can read it for free online, I'll drop a link in the description, I would like to give you a taste of what it contains, featuring such memorable chapters as The Cat-Girl Dilemma and Schmexy Forest, with characters that fight with things known as kinks, which are basically JoJo stands if they were female and horny. Well, hornier. Some of my favourite lines include, Hey insect lady, make love to me. Nux you all, you nuxing fascists, and this was the day of my Chad formation. No points for guessing who that last one was probably inspired by. Chaotic writing aside, the interesting thing here is obviously this Truck-chan character, who's described as having white hair, purple eyes, and a Spamazon hat. This might be giving you a feeling of deja vu, probably because I used the same PNG twice in a row since I'm a lazy fuck, but also because, oh my god, they're the same character. There is a part of me that wanted to do a sarcastic game theory video where I draw obnoxious red circles around the poster in her background, you know, OG FNAF purple guy style. But then she went on Rant Cafe, which kind of killed that idea given that they straight up discuss her lore there.
Her getting hit by another truck. From, like, somehow this isekai world, this fantasy world has trucks now.
Now, I'm not entirely sure how getting isekai'd inside an isekai works. I really should have done my degree in anime physics instead of boring normal physics. But given that the epilogue of the novel was uploaded on June 29th of 2021, I'd say that they've probably been working on the VTuber debut for a little while now. Especially since I can't find any mention of a volume 2 yet. Now, I can't confirm this since, while I do love you guys, I'm not about to watch 335 episodes in a row to see if they announced anything. I figured I'd rather be angrily corrected in the comments than have this video come out in the year 3000. Now that we know where she came from, can I just point out how fucking big brain this debut strategy was? Having her challenge Nux for 10k followers just a few weeks before her debut, Nux responding and challenging his community to make it happen, her being genuinely hilarious in her interactions on Twitter and then Nux getting her to 1k followers on stream before she even debuted. followed by Nux making a video about her while she was debuting, and you can kind of see why she blew up all of a sudden. Well, we can never have too many meme lords in the VTuber scene, so I look forward to the chaos that she'll probably bring. That being said, I am curious what you guys think about this sort of debut strategy. I know it's a very cliche YouTuber thing to be like, let me know your opinion in the comments down below, but I am actually kinda curious. Do you like this sort of thing? Do you think Nux should have made it clear that he was at least a little affiliated with her in his initial tweets? Let me know. As always, thanks to my members who are scrolling past this time, thought I'd change it up a bit. I don't know why I do these ending sections on my overlay since I end up with more obvious jump cuts than a YouTuber from 2012, but anyway. I'll catch you guys in the next vid, which will probably be the second part of the Niji Sanji experience.